Black Magigi. Motter chodiata steprianoteria kadorkul harimo. What's kataria mototi? Emplukushibariata. Entriata limria kudibara. Anasoriato sinne morhoto fujosa. De kratro di modissa. Tobrami. Oziupotaspono.
Torabi, nas borjanoti turabi. Mos bohate ja posipaju patoru.
Torabi, ispredani makadima remina. Terabi. Terabi es borionoto. Torabi. Torabi.
Androja tokko niiparia sotorienata. Aldraskit. Shaman aldraskit isburjata tima. Mosjata ti dirari ola sudata liuho. Dark walurgi.
Now then, I ask thee, the magical essence of everything, to search the most abundant source and the most close by of who would have even anything to say or know about the topic Darkwalker. And as it turns out, that information is quite scarce. It seems that is really deep stuff. I found they're called a Dark Hunter. Well, he is the only one left. So he is the only one who could help us. I don't know how you found me, who you are, what your business is with me. Before I go ahead this conversation a little bit more hostile, that I have to give it to you. Not many people know how to track me down, even if they are very passionate about it. I didn't, and normally I would know. People who want to get me, I have know it in advance. But I am impressed you found me. Yes. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Dark Hunter. Now then, explain what you want from me. Now explain what you want from me. We are here because everyone, we are in dire need of the location of the Darkwalkers. And all the information you have about these creatures would be very much appreciated. No, I'm not interested anymore. Not interested in that anymore. I am obsessed with it, so spill the beans or you'll be my next target. Those wretched things, they are, or they were at least. We have two dimensions where I came from. You have one where physical thing can touch the physical stuff, and you have one that only the mind can influence another mind, or spiritualize. Two things never came into contact. There was just no type of beings who were capable of physical and spiritual interaction. But you know how it goes with mankind. In theory, there's a theory that we knew about their existence, and I think they knew about But our geniuses, if we were to fuse those two different realities into one, where things aren't supposed to meet, though, and not only meet, exist in one singular being. Oh, why don't we go ahead and do it anyway, huh? There were more casualties after that experiment than there were computers who were capable of handling the numbers per second. That's how fast the camera was. That was where all things went the way they have. It's infusing our soul with them. Yeah, right. The second they were in there, there was no fucking person left. There was only them. But now they have the fucking power to touch materialized stuff. Mankind had to face their marvelous idea in the face with no countermeasures. Bringing something new up into the drawing board. Yeah, this can possibly this can possibly that. From theory to practice, and from practice back to the drawing board. All the fucking way back to where we started. Nothing worked. Thousands of attempts. Fucking all the effort there is. All the dead. They were coming and knocking on our door for the last remaining of my people. And it was me, my father, my grandfather. It was literally no seconds to spare of my father activated it for the test run, and what do you know, that's all it could ever give. The second he would put on the switch, not knowing if what it was that is going to work would work. They got him. I saw him drop that. I just closed my eyes and hoped for the best. But when I opened my eyes, I couldn't believe it. But the Dark Walkers, they just screamed agony. The Dark Walkers is a personal matter for me. They don't like to come near me because they're afraid of it. As I've been hunting them ever since. I've told all the relevant shit there is to hear. Seems like you didn't have it so easy. I'm sorry you had to go through all of that. Must have been terrible. Must have been life-wrecking. Still wanna go and enlist my services? We are here to enlist your services. Well, we can negotiate price. Payment will not be an issue. Specific tasks when I see it in person, because this is not the way to do business. Mr. Hunter, we are here with the utmost rightful intentions. Morkonis parjadani. Morvato kajishano.
Talking to the desert. Auto defense activated.
What the? You have a Dark Walker amongst you! What the hell is that thing doing with him? Let him go! If you don't let him go You
Wanna play with your son? Me too. Corrupt your little sister.
Thank you, idiot! It's a dark, repellent system!
You are not listening.
It's a dark system defense for a reason!
What can you?
I don't think...
Shut up!
Release my friend. You release... You release him. You release him, right? You came here in this. You came here with ill intent.
If that scrap metal up there is anything worth to you, I suggest you let my friend go, because otherwise I will make its circuits fry. We are here with the utmost rightful intentions.
Well, this will take only a second. Подрыжьте букву. I see. There was some truth after your claims after all. Let's figure this out. Mosbriaka nebo statirja das. Black Majera, drog mati paspi. Тишпаря бурида хитопой. Молконити радо спрятали брадо кабо рябодо. Камус пакадоса. Мурриант спренада кьятано. Арпатаро. Morino con i bospiati alana. Miniata friavo. Trekkatistarana. Trabotipa.
When the dog walker took over, he heard voices calling out the name Torabi. Torabi. Where did I hear this? Who of the three is this? Is it the spider? No. Is it the Dark Knight? No, he's called otherwise. You have the Black Devil in you. That's the most... That's the most strongest of them all. Yes. Still not sure about what it is exactly that makes it stay in there. You really don't, no one of you, have any information to share why there is a dog walker in your friend whom you known for a while? And only this one time it showed itself. What were the circumstances that it would reveal itself?
Once he peered into the shaman's soul, he saw all the heinous deeds they did to him. The secrets he did not yet know. The painful, unforgiving gruesomeness of the details that he saw unleashed something within him.
So, you saw your own father and sister got murdered by the very people who you once trusted, who raised you, who took you from them for their own selfish deeds. Man, you must have just undergone a blind fury. This is where if it wasn't for the seal he had in him. But whoever put it there, I don't know. And you don't know, apparently. If it wasn't for the seal, he didn't only surfaced, he would get out. He would have been given a free pass and you would have never seen your friend again because he was fully in control of him when he acted out in this blind fury. It was the seal who put him back eventually. Kratokkianin. Spariadus. Okay, just go on your business. I'm here to observe. Something's about to happen! Get him out of there! You! Cast the spell! Freeze him! Freeze your friend right now! You must be crazy if you think that I would use a spell on my good friend here. Too late! Yo! Otto. You know as well as I do. That's not gonna happen. Now, I don't need to stipulate to you that you can't use it. You can't use the influence you have now to come and belittle me in front of my people. Cobian, make sure that that asshole understands what the word not welcome means. Yes. Now if you try to come here with, I don't know, power display of any kind, Castriani, you can be sure that it will be met with epic proportions. You don't want to find out how strong the South is. Come on. You beat those fucking fell fags from the West because they are underestimating their own strength all the time. Their ego and shit. They take pride in anything, even shitting against each other. Ah, my clump is bigger than mine. Oh yeah, what do you want to bet on it? Yeah, that's the West, Tell that fucking brother of yours, Amaras Dastriani, that if he comes even evidence over to the fucking west side of the hell, it's over. I am in my right, you know it, and I'm not a man of warning shots, you know. So I'll make sure they stick in the brain, you hear me? Sultan Castriani, you may have defeated the West, but that's only because their own pride and their own ego stood in their own way, like they always do. So, Dada, Striani. Dada now! Man, Kenyan. Yes, those Castriani folk, those stupid. Pardon my language. Kakarocha. Castriani. They think they own everything now because they won the West Side over. It's not because you win the West Side over that the West, they suck at best.
Kijk eens op wat. On the ground. I laugh without joke. No. Back in the day, I only have one like what? One ancestor is good, is great. Otherwise, they're all snobby. No. You said it, brother. Yeah, brother, that's a good one. That's a very good one. You should be a comedian. Alright, just come over and we point them. You go back from where you came. You stupid lame shit boy. You know what those three are niet very good at. You know what you're those three are niet very successful at. Oh yeah, that's the reality. Like we are ever afraid of them, huh? Like we are ever afraid of those guys. They should be afraid of us. That's a good one. They should be scared of us. But yeah, they're stupid. That's just stupid, brother. So what are you gonna do against stupidity? I don't know. You let them be stupid because they're gonna bang their heads against the table or something because they're so stupid. They never fought anyone in the South. But let them try. Let them try. I'm sorry, brother, but I get emotional on this. Where's the string on me? I want to get them and go to get to the fucking. I can see it.
Jesus! Grunland! Hey, daar keren! Geef maar over! You just kill it, don't understand why you're getting yourself so fucked up. Oh, Jesus!
I'm very sensitive person, huh? This is the only over here.
Man, the shit keeps on coming, man, I swear. I swear, the shit keeps on coming, man. Could somebody please explain to me what is happening here? I have a bad case of, yeah, you guessed it. Brother, you give me your token, kid. The family, hello. Where are you guys? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm coming.
I can guess where this is going because we only meet here when there's trouble afoot. Well, if that's the case, I can better wash the shell out of my hair. So come on, man.
Yeah. Don't spoil the dime, you don't need to cook it! It will cook in my stomach, that's the acid for! Oh no, baby. Hey, where are you guys? Yeah. This is unusual. I was just in the middle of something big. Something enormous. Immense! The skill that can fucking down it all! I was doing jet squat, man. Take it back. You kind of think those habits with you, 1,000 years in the kitchen can I doing squat, diddly squat. You do it when you get out.
Now, boys, what better be something very important?
I'm not a young devil anymore. You kind of get the realization when you see the plate. Old folks home. Think about those feet. It's like you like if those things, grow from one place to another, out of control. If you don't watch it, man, it's gonna grow even between your fucking nails. And then you scratch your ass, and what do you get then? Full rectal infection. He's got a point, man. Really, if you don't help the situation, you're making it worse. And I didn't see you take any measurements, any precautions whatsoever. If you're not gonna do anything about it and it spreads to surfaces or even orifices, game over. It's not gonna go away, not even if you ask someone to breathe fire in your ass. Taking bullshit from the South. Really? They what? They did what? They are infuriating me. They failed to follow the code. They mocked us in describing us as not even worthy of a devil. We are board game players. At best. And they stipulated. They just have big mouths. Yeah. They stipulated that if we were to come with the idea of proclaiming the majority shareholder cards, if we come over there, they're not gonna recognize the majority of the hell that we have under our wing, which, as the code says, we have the right to rule everyone, even the head of our families. And they said that we couldn't forget about it. That if we were to show up, they show us what the devil really supposed to be. I say it is time we show them what
Good board game players we are indeed. We like to do some waterboarding some now and then. We like to board up their assholes! Listen to this shit. This is another test. This message addressed to you. You may think you're on top of the world. Of that shade hell. Of that shade hell. At the bottom of hell. You think you're king of the bottom of hell? Well, that's where you're wrong. It's not because you defeated the West in a game of fucking descriptions. You know what? Through all the lies, when you get to be proud of defeating another family, you've shown nothing. Real Neville does not abide to such child games. That's why it's not a proof of concept of anything that even remotely displays a sign of power. Pure
I'll display and shovel your ass.
So we say to you, if you get it in your fucking head that we will abide to those stupid rules, that whoever gets the shareholder of the entire universe of hell has the right to rule everyone, including all the heads of the families of hell.
Well, I'm sure having the right to rule your ass.
Compared to everyone else, the West, the East, the North, only the South has the requirements of being a devil, a true devil. If the Olympics don't kill me, this will. South claiming they're true devils amongst everyone else. Now then, you listen to me here, you shudder, you fucking bag of mucus. What do you want from me? Why is it that you are fucking contacting me in the first place, huh? Feeling it getting hot behind your fucking ball hair? Yeah, you and your ugly fucking mug over there. You think you are the oldest and the wisest of us all, the old-timers, huh? You don't have the devil stones to do what you're doing, calling me out to eat. You think you have everything now, do you? Well, my son's statement still stands. We do not recognize you over there to be anything less than just scumbags who think they are big shots now. So as I can see it, you fucking South bitch, it was your fucking disgraceful ancestors who thought so much about themselves. All they say is hot air, and we're in a hell nonetheless. That makes it much worse. There's nothing else but hot air in hell. To be able to give off even hotter air as that, that must be a whole lot of crap, you know. Don't get yourself so worked up, folks. I don't give a fucking fiend who has eaten a ghoul's shit, and then he waits for his stomach to turn it into his own shit, and then he shits it out. That's how little I care, you hear me? You dare coming even such as an inch on my territory, boy? You old fart. You will You will get to see what the real hell looks like, and not that playground of a kindergarten you call hell. Compared to what you think you have over there, that you even dare call something like, place of torture, place of the damned, dare to call it over there, a place where people get tortured. Maybe you should look that up also, what that means, you fucking... Whoa, you has-been. Well, my friend, I'm not in a fucking old folks home, am I? I'm not in a fucking old devil home, am I? Like your ass is? I don't care if I'm in a wheelchair, you hogor. You don't have what it takes to beat me even when I'm in a coma, you idiot. Oh. Nice comeback. Wait for the blowback, my friend.
All stay on your guard. You all stay on your guard. Those stupid idiots from the fucking north can be here any day. I think they are here. That's right. Look who it is. If it isn't Mister, everything's gonna go south anyway. Well, look who it is. Who done? Of course, that's Triani's shit faces. They'd always know where to go if they want publicity. You came to the right place, though. Publicity, that can be arranged. How would you like tomorrow's papers to be? Nastriani overwhelmed by the South determination. I would buy that newspaper, that's for sure. You South scum, you can make jokes, but you can't make battle. We all laughed. We all laughed hard. That's insane. Calling you superior above Castellani. We are synchronized in our speeches, our battles, and everything. You don't know what you're saying when you look at me. We are Castellani. We all have synchronization of the mind. We can do and act like we all, without convening, without discussing what we do it because we are Castellani. You hear me? We know what we do. Boys, we've been prepared for this, isn't it, brothers?
Let's go swim, bro. That sounds triviality. Well, that's stupid, right? That's real stupid people. Let's try to come over here. Let's fight here.
Oopsie doopsie. What do we have here, eh?
Step by step telling you what it is, what I meant by not coming here. And then maybe your brain could have registered it, yeah?
I didn't brought my cane today. I did, however, brought my North Power with me, you South scum. You are gonna be sorry you came here after those warnings we gave you. We knew that you hotheads couldn't stay away. Now then, fellas, let's take him down south. We at the south, we can do stuff. We can take on forms just like you. What do you say against that, you Austriani Shibokos? You haven't seen the power of the South, have you? If you think that in turning into trolls is gonna change anything, maybe it is for amusement. Because what you do not know, the South were only known for their countermeasures, was it? The Nostrianis are known for their beast-like appearances. They're a bus nature bigger than anyone. Boys, let's show them what a devil should turn into instead of a troll. That shows that really shows how little you know about the North. Why won't I just begin then? Ifrit, you see, is just Ifrit is in the Stratis family. What is she? Do you know about this? Did you know about this? I didn't just see this coming. Ifrit. I'm gonna sit this one out. You dragged my family's name to the mud. I'll do the same with you and drag it to blood. I wanna go ahead and kill him! Brother, be realistic here. You really think me or even Brother Moronic over there has any chance of piercing Ifrit's head in? Come on! Get ready, you fuck! Uncle Jake, you have been delivering the final blow of our skirmishes for, well, always. Could you find it in your heart to step aside for once and let your nephews deal with their moment supreme?
Me and Fadil have been practicing a routine, if you would. While we were stuck in the gates of Ganache, we had time, and we had too much time on our hands anyway, so we perfected something. And I guarantee you, even Ifrit will be a little bit amazed. Or at least proud.
Motivation all around, I see. I say let him do it, Jack. Let him do it. If it works, if it's really as good as they say, it is. It gives the rest of the world yet another reason really to fear the North. It can only work in your favor. Well, boys, you better show me something.
Fadil, let's give him the Dahil and Fadil special. Let's make him pay. Let's do it, Dahil. Grandma Dahil.
This is what you get when you get Fatima Dahil into one big madness. I'll show you, South, how we do it in here, the North.
Now then. Last day, let's take care of the last things of business. While laying on the floor, should I take my cane and put it in places that are known for pain? Hey, take it easy, man. Take it easy, old timer. I need to hear you say it. Otherwise, my boys from the north, are not gonna spare your fucking family. Starting with your sons and the sons of your sons. You called us out, so you don't have any right on saying this anymore. Now, I need your answer. My cane in your eye socket? Or do we have an understanding here who has the most authority above whom? Or we, or no one else will ever recognize what the South was but worm food, put in the ground by the Dustrianis. So what's gonna be, huh? It's in our nature not to be friendly, isn't it? And still, that's why it was meant friendly. Because we devils, we are never friendly against each other. So we only have one approach at each other. That is right? Take it easy, man. It was misunderstood, all of it. Of course we recognize it. That's a good boy. Boys, round it up. Make an announcement. Broadcast wide. Oh, will ya? You better make yourselves ready for the speech. Because we're not leaving here until you announced it. Look here. We came prepared, my brothers. We're gonna broadcast it live. Yeah! Now come over here. Look in the camera. State the following. I'll do it.
Yeah, man, I'll do it, please. But tell him to go back. And then we have a deal. No. That takes the edge off. You are surrounded by Destinianis, and that is not good for your heinies. Now what shall it be, Oklahoma? ready to fucking ready to fucking Mike. Ready to publicity. That's a good boy. Look at them crawling at our feet. It was what I was predicting. That was exactly what I was predicting. We have the entire place. Yeah, they go nuts when they hear it. They will go nuts if they hear what we have conquered. What are they doing anyway right now?
Your check, not that I want to interrupt the party. Of our acquiring of the entire hell under our fucking thumb. But, just so you know, my deity census has picked up a disturbance in the east side of hell.
What do you say, Free?
And it's a big one. I have felt a dark force that I haven't felt in millennia.
Is this for real?
If I'm correct, what I think I sense, you better get your nephews up to speed because they are very fond of the East.
I'll let them know.
You better go over there and help them out. Good luck.
Thank you. For Telltale, your friends at the East, they are in dire strait. Ifrit can sense it.
What?
Something is unleashed.
Uncle Jack,
Something
repeat that.
I cannot describe it myself, but even my fucking deity was serious about this. So it's something about the dark forces. A dark force he hasn't felt in millennia.
What in the heck is that for a thing? I've never heard of it. I've never even heard of it. Fatil, I heard a tale. We have a new mission. Trying to get my head around it. Is it okay with you, Father? The East is in trouble, you say? Dark forces. No, I only know of one. The Dark Walkers.
What was that you said? Son? Or am I really this senile of my mother? Or did I just really hear that forgotten name, Dark Walker? Well, have I or haven't I? Ready everything.
Even if we don't go over there to help the East, they will come over here eventually. Those stupid dog walkers can cross dimensions, cross everything. If they're back together again. If they're back together again, those three forgotten fuckers, then we are in deep, deep shit. Ready every measure we have, and fortify our castles, and gather the army, train the troops, do everything you can. I'll go and reminisce with the other older wise men of the diabolical chambers.
I hope you understand, Father, but this is stronger than my resolve of wanting to claim the South. Yo, Red, I see a predicament. Mind if I assist? Can't see it out. Can't see it so blue. That color doesn't suit you. What can I do for you, my friend? I have a lot of influence these days. I can go and proclaim more there is to know about these dark creatures if you want. I am very certain that I can come up with at least more than you know now. Shit. God damn it. What's up, brother? You, Devin boy? You didn't age a bit, I see.
Never thought I was crossing your path again, brother. But now that we do, how about a family reunion? With our fists. You betraying piece of shit that you are.
Come on, Devin, brother. Be reasonable here. We haven't seen each other for so long. Why so hospitable, man? Come on, give your old brother a good hug.
Of course, Devin is gonna hug you. Until your windpipe doesn't allow oxygen anymore to the brain of yours. Then you will become a real color of blue. I would really like to see. How much bluer can you get? That's why I am the experimenter. That's why I'm gonna experiment with new colors here. You're gonna be the most darkest of blue, and I'm done with you. Come here then and give your... Well, I'll make it worth your while.
No! No, brother! Let him go! No! No! Please! Devin, no! Don't hurt him, please!
Sharia!
No! No, Devin, I will not
Move away from
let you
Now!
hurt him!
Come on! Don't
We are
make me
We
be
are family and we can
intolerant.
work this out without bloodshed, okay?
Move, my brother, my little brother, for the other brother.
Yeah. Shut I will not
Too little to
let you hurt
understand
him.
what it
No,
means to abandon a
I will
family
not
like
let
you.
Devin hurt him.
And then afterwards come over here and asking hugs and stuff. That's laughable as it is sickening. You dare call me on the face.
Devin, for once, Keep your testosterone in your knickers, okay?
Sister, really? You defending him
We
too?
have a lot of catching up to
Shut!
do.
Stevie? It's been a long time.
Hello, big sis.
Well, Stevie, to say that it's been a long time is an understatement, huh?
That you can just sit over, that you can sit smiling and shit. You made it on the back of your family and you done it.
But you just stop it for a moment.
Brother, I just know with wholeheartedly that you did what you did for the right reasons, but explain it to us. Our situation here, how this all came to be. The most important part is that it's over right now, but still it would be nice for you to fill in the blanks.
I don't even know what to use here. Does it even matter, I ask you? Brother and sister, does it even matter? The point was that he left us as we were starving. Just because he is Mr. Big Shot now. So he's sawing an opportunity to took it, not even looking back a second. As long as I myself am accounted for the rest of the foreseeable future.
Come on, man. That's not who I am. That's not why I am. That's not the fucking reason why that happened. Come on. Back in the day when we were growing up, could any of you say that I was this figurine that you're portraying me to be now? If anything, I was the one who was giving the most things away for free. Out of empathy, sympathy, everything. I've done my part.
If it wasn't for Lady Luck, that just happened to stumble upon our paths, that would make sure we survive, made you have an opportunity to stand up on our feet and just scream it out in the air, not knowing where you were, what you were doing, but just so we could stick it to you. That you were planned in the work, that we didn't starve, Steve. That we were standing up and making our own business, flourishing without you and your fucking greedy shit-ass Victor.
I will, however, acknowledge the fact that yes, these things happened when I began to profit a lot from my new business enterprise I've managed to whip up from scratch. The black market. But is that all it takes? Just some convenience? Some things, timelines, everything that's just two things that needs to fall into place for you to link one and two together and come up with that I was a greedy fuck!
You have something to say to me?
That's the only conclusion you could reach. Really? You dare to come.
What?
You dare.
You have
Because of
something
what?
to say? Because you are structurally more bigger built than me. I should
You have something to say to me?
I have had it to deal with that shit. Being painted like a self-loading, greedy-ass motherfucker who would abandon his starving family for dollars is the first thing that comes to mind. You should really know what comes to my mind now. If you were only able to know how that makes me feel. But I hold it together, family. So I suggest you do too. You see, when opening this new enterprise, you open yourself to something where there are other dealers within the black market, and the black market has its name written out for itself. It's black. Black is not the color you associate with ponies, and then everything is gonna be okay, and there's nothing sinister about it. I didn't know what shady characters I would be involved with. I was just so focused on being the provider of the family, and it was all coming together that we were making so much that we could almost leave that fucked place and have a life together in prosperity as somewhere else. But then certain characters came and were interested in stuff I didn't even have. Someone, or rather, the rest of them, couldn't handle that I was taking in so much of the business than the other ones did. So when one day some serious people came looking for an item that they really would get their hands on, cost what cost, and those people, they came over to those numbnuts and they thought by themselves, we know the old type. Why don't we send them over to him over there? Saying that, yeah, well, there's a reason why he is so hot in the sales. He is the king of the items. He has it. If it's anywhere, it's there. He will not just give up the item for money alone. So when they came over here, asking or rather yet claiming, demanding, I revealed it. And I just keep telling them I didn't know where that item was and that I didn't have it come across it yet. And they didn't believe me because they were told exactly that I was going to do everything in my power to deny it, because that's what makes me so good at my field. That's why I was known for. So they thought, okay, wanna play hardball, boy? Those are people you will play hardball with. So once they were sick of trying to convince me, yeah, we know that you're doing your best to keep denying it, but that's not gonna stick. They took me and they drove me to God knows where. I was kept somewhere for months, starving me to death almost. If that didn't work, they tried other forms of torture. It is good that I didn't knew I had some family, because otherwise they would have tried mental torture next. using you against me. Once they figured out that I really didn't know, they just let me go. And that should have been enough for the months of torture, right? It's even Steven. I never dared to come back again, because if they were to find out that where I go, where I live with my family.
We haven't tried the family card yet.
That's why I stayed put where I was, but I didn't abandon you because I couldn't communicate anything. Even sending over random amounts of cash would have been too sudden, oh yeah, we see the foot trail to follow here.
You didn't starve, did you? You miraculously managed to make do because this a bright new source of potential currency floods the gates.
We made a fortune off Lady Luck.
No.
I knew you would, because I trained you for the black market. I knew you would see something for something and connect it to how, if we used it in a certain manner, could it profit us? And the answer was yes. So you saw what I sent it over without even knowing. I couldn't send over just stacks of cash. That would have been too apparent. I couldn't just do a money transfer because, as the name suggests, it can be transferred back. So I had to do something. I had to come up with a plan, hoping that, oh my God, hoping that this works, because otherwise I'm also broken and an idiot. But it seems like it package well received, I guess, even without you consciously knowing about it. But who do you think sent it over? The things you turned into money. That is very easily claimed. What items? What currency, huh? What did you send on our paths that we made a fortune of?
When I got out of there, I just started up a business. Well, wherever it was I was, because I didn't know, but no matter, it's transferable, black market, shady deals, all valuable stuff, things need to be pawned off and buy up. It's just transferable, everything, it's a universal language. So I built it up from scratch, and before I knew it, I was prospering back yet again with all these new valuables and all the new riches. So I could send over that strange little man. You don't think it was by luck or chance that there was once upon a time a strange man lurking in the store, looking to pawn off some stuff. He thinks maybe some valuable is in it, but he don't know. But he's tired from traveling and hungry, so he needs some dough to buy some foods and staying areas and stuff. And so he takes about, look at me, do I have something here? How much can you give me for this stuff? I hope it's even worth $1.
And you saw these items and you thought, ka-ching-a-ling-a-ling.
Yes. Awesome, Steve. I told you, Devin. I told you from the beginning.
That's,
Yeah.
oh.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Steve. I had my doubts. The more the time progressed, but I never lost hope like Devin did.
God damn it. This is going to take hard. This is going to take me a hard time getting over myself. But it seems that I have a lot of apologies to make against you, and that I was wrong all these years. And this is literally one of the few moments I could ever be in that I couldn't be more happy I was wrong.
I'm sorry for this. Let us make it up to you, brother. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, brother, what is it that we can do exactly?
Well, now that you mention it, I came all the way down here because I have a dire straight situation from where I come from, where I currently reside, or anymore, I don't know, because that place is being torn apart by a serious sinister force that no one seems to be able to handle or battle. The most they could hope over there is to seal it away in some poor guy. And it broke out, and now it's wreaking, it's causing all kinds of mayhem and ending world scenarios that I would love to get behind. My good friend, well, is good friends with a certain delegation of devils that are under attack by these creatures. They just got wind of it that, the east side where these devils in question reside is almost been completely taken over by them. The only bit of information I've managed to gather so far is that the answer lies somewhere here, in this quadrant of the world. But it's still a gigantic surface to be, scouring, and it can be everything. It could be everything. Every bit of fucking information, so all options open here. We're looking under rocks, under trees, under fucking bugs. But if we do not do this, and we do not assist, given a certain point, they would just find their way over here and over everywhere else, because that's what they do. They take over things.
Whoa! That's some heavy stuff!
Dog walkers.
And we thought that we had a struggle over here.
Well, I am not certain about the title itself, but everyone in every culture has another name for a certain description of a certain thing, right? So, even though the title Dogwalkers don't really ring a bell, brother, I do recognize that the displaying of the facts and the information you just relayed to us about describing these creatures, so I think I maybe know something about it. Coming across a book that I once found really peculiar. Didn't thought too much about it back then. Certain librarian of a town north from here had his reputation of guarding a certain book in the library. No one really knew what made him go all berserk. The only thing they knew was that if they were to come to inches of a certain book, he would freak out. He would scream bloody murder. He didn't want anyone knowing about the book or what's in it. And he kept that with him, the secret, until he did the bucket. Right before, because he was deteriorating in health and whatever. He made sure that he crawled up somewhere with that book. Certain librarian of a town north from here had his reputation of guarding a certain book in the library. No one really knew what made him go all berserk. The only thing they knew was that if they were to come to inches of a certain book, he would freak out. He would scream bloody murder. He didn't want anyone knowing about the book or what's in it. And he kept that with him, the secret, until he did the bucket. Right before, because he was deteriorating in health and whatever. He made sure that he crawled up somewhere with that book. I've once heard someone stating that he heard the librarian when he dozed off. But this is all a rumor. But this is it. This is all we have to go on, so it's worth a try. In his sleep, he was mumbling something about dark and light. And a trio of pure darkness. That was, something to be feared, I guess, because he was screaming bloody murder in his dreams. And waked up. He woke up drenched in sweat like from if he was going for a swim.
So far, so good, I would say. It's no hunch anymore, if you ask me. It's lunch. I'm feeding on the idea. That we're going close. Hunching and munching and...
It's okay, I'm ready. I'm always ready. Amelia, this about. Can you still where did you write those dark signatures? Follow him. Good luck. Now, did you locate that funny looking guy who was with him? The one with the hood? It was a pretty big shockwave. Okay, bring me to him. Where did you see son? Oh yeah, I see him. He must really be out cold, huh? Well, we can fix it, can we? Zabremota. Give him a wake-up call, will you? What was that? Oh no. Finally! Science of life. Where's my friend? Now come over. Where is boy? Do you sense him?
It's no use. I don't transport him anywhere. Only those, I told you, it's only those dog walkers. If there's something sinister about this, dog walkers, or the energy of the dog walker, everything that goes amiss, I get warned. I get a warning from him, from my friend. Don't question my motives, don't question my methods, don't question my orders when it comes to dog walkers. If this teaming up thing is going to work at all, you have to start taking me seriously and not question everything. I have only just a few seconds to react when he says something is amiss and it's Dark Walker related. So when I say act, you act. There's no time to explain it. This is a wrong shot, but it's worth a try. Got him. Oh, tu was Arriba. Zunere, arriba, stima. Prego, gira. Mori. Toasem morbakoi. Moria buraga masir. Moria to ni te kite ja sada warim. Moria hasem ni te on. Toasem respiratori buarim nagi mistia tanagini. Hulla danori mansa. Isnuri Nurnagata stianagini buharim shahado di Gorgurgi! Arimuchus di peyesostanero. Sempre bianaro di cataportsecares. Nirtach. Amonias jo sottoima. Zratamota. Dromorimore otatai. Aro. Murzakanöteter. Ariana Amzarax. Tartakomria niitä tyssiä. Murjata nystörältä vaarasharam. Artomutte pristi harjata tartakum. Arjasera borosharam. Durrutar kuolurki
Muora saada. Tartakum bodisharam mursihatadoa. Tarkvolurginen emopetessere se. Murta profesini.
Murkkatuna sanaa morisanatas. Murjat on imukia tukku kriista.
Sekara.
Murkkatuna.
Murjasta tervata puharimmos myöhäteres ja oros.
Se monara se hitadi ohua murtoisi parjes. Murjat on ito.
Morjassa niiti.
Murkatessa voras. Murjassa niin naturalus. Tuossa naturalus ihatarissia.
Samana lodrusiahi.
Nagini buorim.
Amformaasti haalimatissa. Ortemi.
Rimma tuossa. Kortenutti määrä. Drisia täältä puolelta ihtoasem. Murjassa nimäjä. Toasim. Russia tativitsa maana riahaterissa. Iliata. Gloria koneksiina. Eisa. Shaman druste katarjata litai. Tuasim. Nurtseketa krerisikaro. Nordami. Saprima. Murtakus. Murjaneras.
Morreteke sekä terveuria morrisi braterita. Alders gut. Samanaltaista kitsis berhandaria savausta toinima. Riosataremoria tokiacharis. Arjan, samana adresiga tuhasim. Tuhasemmors berhandaria. Orjosaarirata jotata. Murdiakadisha tässä maanarasibel. Armutti piikkete prefinnetsiaako. Orjosaarirata tuhasimmalle kreassetaraari. Kreabassipeta. Nufiesa mistiraari. Murdiata tishaman. Kondrisipita plirena. Murta simortitanaria de tarkolurgi. Murjosutuksesta chodarassa tarkolurgi. Semane. Ariada adjikiral seta plaris. Darkolurgi marada luzbach dorja jara alanono. Urbariada didis bigadat. Urbia jatariono dieda di energika orrisipiata dich. Muria totaria rusiara magika risichiadurim spalera dorat ein hariodos. Nörtike piattiuno. Nurbias dorat dia gadata. Darkolurgi das jechada mirt bores sidrati. Darkolurgi bores jechada extribalareodos sitar. Ruchia dareada siata. Darkolurgi silango. Murriosima. Singulargo. Murto. Murgas dieta terrebalaria da siada. Murta ketianoria sala la lira la lurikia dasa. Murpata dasa. Murria notifidia solaria la eliara. Da darkiari. Nursikata tertella prienaria atakadurina. Nusiria mi patasa. Murriototi anarasi alaradevi. Tuasi murriado khalsa. Ismiriato tahayashima yara. Darkayagi. Murriota sikata. Murria khadala satana. No. Murria sikata la rushita. Tauribus la yakashada. Harni patatis. Murriatote mores. Murria sora doreno? Orni monina? Murketa Sibiria talariana? Embruzihir tsekaya? Sima dukata. Rumuriemo? Orimo sorase. Orimo sorada? مش باليوم Aulia sotereita tesiata pateria Muria setanitia Rasitereade La murima tatasa No si Maria tegen bij me die gaan, Maria zeggen. Maria das. Not de Maria gedaan. Maria Narida tegen. Daar beloofde er van die bessa. Alle Brazil. Maria dat is stadie piki dat is. Jamani. Morziga. Maria zegt deze. Wat roze dat je zo was. Aldristit. Shaman aldristi, murseketarios, almuriosukodaria, harriamare. Murteketetse, raburiabedasi, gran kurotatim. Sapravi! Muriosurisia rodo. Konoto, murroto, roshakata,
Sokkori dokkattsi. Rapajamo Jukka. Jukka Jumos Jukko Turato. Nutramu. Tirpatu. You're a warlock, aren't you? Sasatossa. Our species are avoiding each other. On purpose if they can. Just great. Now what are we supposed to be doing here?
You there, you are at the east, and you're not particularly looking like a diabolical creature.
You stay where you are!
Business, or you will be
Chakotara.
stay.
You want you don't want to get
Fucking more than just
Leave me.
They're just reading the news style. We have to save war. So let's get it on with.
Whoa. You're your football Baharian for the Baharian guys?
Why?
I think we have common ground here. You're after those Darkwalkers, aren't you? Well, I'm afraid if you're the reinforcements,
Let me freshen your weasel. Let me freshen your weasel. What the weasel? I will tell you what weasel. Take a step back and go. And like a chicken. There's the rooster. I want to find a rooster. It's an hybrid we can enjoy.
can you do the same thing? Synchronized. Because it's all about movement with them. So and if you synchronize and your movement is exactly the same, but your appearance isn't, that fucks with their head. It will really fuck with their head mentally. And then we can try and use that to break them apart, which lowers their power immensely. Do that exact routine, man.
Millaisia dursiapa tekemään tahtoo hierata sienaa. Moini potitatik. Legmagida. Marta ketehtä legmagida. Mion kotopisja. Legmagida ja mujukosu tereja ja patapuhtete.
Niin murjotot ja kosotriana.
Transgrubotika voi prosipa.
Murjotot ja sissidari.
En jakata tinimojo, jota kraima hukka.
Okay, thank you very much, but how does one get ready for such an ascension?
Tested out on a certain warlock.
Mahoka.
Siakuriatani. Se primita potete Amui jungulututimos piikka.
Moja trotista kui kria. Murjasta trida tätä kreit mahoka. Rasta tätä kreit shabroka.
Varloka. Uusjakatakin ajonota kododissa na green mahoka. Junossa tonitansa. Murrajana. Murrajana.
Narodo tonurita kreit mahoka. Siamo contro boioi. Brado sana.
Non ho detto tu.
Muka koko triadorissa. Muorloka poika trimini. Musjapa förvirten när man skulle bo riadusti. Milbonan oli mauka. Ma io ieri ad zia Coriatani. Se primi Surserare, surseraras, surseran, surseran suprema. Matrimonio. Shakajono Himalaoko. Morodos. Mogoto sempre. Neriano dotati che pietes. Neriato morto conata. Immoresepa. Sotaku. Bien pata que yo te sé. Kotono, amarani aliadas. Matrimonio. The Grand Sorcerer Supreme. Vaya delicia. Simbolico rosso. Morris. Господь посадата ни бяка и мой потос и рята и кянне тете тупая мой возаряда дина запотопа им катуру Muljan oli jo. Orkatus ja projata tarpulurki. Ormadiu joukkoa sieltä. Armia tekee kori. Sorcerer Suprema. Sboriano ti tulabi. Mozbo kwati obozi boyo bato. Nispare. Remote osumak. Remoyasi omiyom. Akototi algazamai. Olipike besara padiamanes iftamir. Haulazom. Autopokokinas. Hauyemomika. Yohash.
Well, you know, it's the devil and it's a show. Does that fuck with your head? What is this you think you can do? What is this you think you can do? This is 12 hours and 2. 12 and 2. I'm going to make me. Say something. It's over there and over there. And it's just the exact same thing. You both are the same. And it's much of a day, right? Because the face is not good for everybody. The movement's not right. And we don't know. You don't believe it. But I'm walking out. The movement's not right. And we don't know. You don't believe it. But I'm walking out.
Thank you very much. Very much more. Hey, who are you? Who are you? Hey, are you fresh up for the deal to you? Hey, Popsmore. Come on, where are you going? Hey, they say something about your name. Is it walkie-talkie? Walkie-talkie, I see you. What was your name? What's your name again? Walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie. Popsmore.
של אחי, מול יבש של חבר יתתיתו. Alduri yatati shora.
Geniadadis.
Memori yatati.
Chamotaragatati, Haderas, Chamoriano Shatatati. Moet je nooit zeggen daar, je gaat dat sa, Borisa. Bori, say, Siam. Siam. Bori, Shakatas. Siam, Shakaratras.
Mamari.
Shakaratras Magadidai.
Mamari was a new.
Morin Shnatinata. Mornia Hadaris. Moriani de Tatakaterdi.
Mama. Może nie dadis. Siya mo talaga tatiha de razas. Siya mo rin siya tatati.
Narukati yadorijanu. Можно шатори анодитати. Юкадори бадо. Юдбори оторшнакатата ниту. Можно шатори анодитати. Юкадори бадо. Ордешо. Murjatoko tyhjätätistä nynätet. Ahajani. Aprani. Jamukka. Ojuko to nyyrtyisiätätis aura. Tarpulunti. Ortoja nimiä tosiaan riakuti. Orjolisa! One thing straight. This is my territory. Whatever your business is on your head, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. You hear me? This is the only friendly one-on-one we will ever get. The next time it's all around the world. So, let's get down to it. Now, you may be one of the templates of the heard of a Cherokee monster. Those three swords won't do you no good if you won't be able to hit it. A Cherokee comes before strength, brother, and you will find out. Speed. Drives. Power. Strength. Whatever you call it. Fine. Success. These last few weeks have proven it, doesn't it? Don't it? Nema disponio. Може пория на нинето да. Guarda che meriodosa! Hallo! Eh? Zimstariado, Frenstradeix, Moratkoterianar, Archiafir, Enstatiotirat, Kampariadvi, Orzarintia Glad. Vasa jana, ne vodi? Maria, Prima San. Ah? Das Arno kada nima paturtsada. Maria toka niisiä pohjaa. You might not wanna do that. I come bearing gifts. What about...
No, don't listen to him, man! This is our only chance!
Hey. Did anyone ask you who the fuck you are?
I'm your dog hunter!
Okay, a dog hunter. What do I care, man? I came here with information regarding those creatures that you don't even know.
Oh, bullshit.
What do you say about the suggestion that if you were to be able to, let's just say, not be worrying anymore of that creep over there being something more than he is as a speck when he's pressed in the corner of a percentage of your body. I don't know what your storage area is, but besides that, okay? That's besides the point. So, beside all of that, if he can take over you, you can take over him. You see how that works? So, and this is no joke. This is no just guessing about. This is real science, real stuff, real physics, real goddamn real. It's a reality. And if you would have the second thoughts here, you have a whole panel group here. Ask away.
They don't have to ask away, they got me!
My friend, hear what I'm saying, okay, friendy? He was in the middle, the dark stinky, in the middle of the digesting of Boharim. Yeah! We would be talking now about Boharim, the great devil. We would be talking about, you know of Boharim? Oh yeah, that pile of excrement there, huh? Yes, the soulless, steaming, damping, stupid thing of excrement of a dark water, which you know is gotta be woohoo! So, instead of becoming excrement like you did, you have now the opportunity to make, grant the same favor. You can make even more darker shit than ever invented yet. Because shit as a from nature is brown or dark already. Could you imagine if you eat something like the Dark Walker is all dark all over? And then you come over and the dark is going to influence your already dark shit. Man, think about the dark. Think about the dark. I know. May I present to you
The method.
Jarobi, Turabi, Turabi się matadali! Turabi się matadali! Nari! Turabi! Rahuja se tieteli! Urna mikä hursa larta! Innolla mukatu! Savo jartaja! Monoko! Nimuria monisimu! Turabi! Matamu! 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 Namor nesene que te voya. Namosonete que me era. Namor ni nadar color que ya no son ya todo ahí. Vamos a te ahora. Vamos a te ahora. Tramukosar. Tramukosar yanani. Murnahiarja se voja kotasimu. Arja morja potutti tää orkvalorki sinne morjaari. Nasaba, como te animanititese. Mimo mimi maramassa. Scepenemosi. Scepenemosi briganditemo. Mariano Robi. Mornayana Romi. Moja os. Moni Mariana Nina Bratisini. Muriana Natorabi. Muria sieltä tonuko, wanaria no tito moku. Muria sonoriana. Muria nitu kanapu. Muria se pojo tonista pojaka. Kimessä te niitä jama, Zatsuyama. Mana manirnana sanyanari. Murna se patani. Murna koti. Murniatu sangaluri. Murniata silango. Harnuusatari joko toti tiwabo. Voyatana mio. Samusa. Sate katamo. Sate pariatosa. Irmalalta. Jerserima. Ikkateatterimasa kahan. Se tsunami. Se tsunami ja Mariami. Moni nisi. Namonani Ivanesa. Nostra trastat sciamana. Particolarina. Altra skit. Nima sanatana. Morka tätä rebeliano. Musianata. Musinaka lusika. Illusionaro. Nisbarianata. Campo satani shamana. Siempre se te io no toro. Non moriasa herriata pokettiata. Nimusata peri. Upsarenta. Uharapsakatiare. Nemekomia. Tarqualuki. Mujanosata tarqualuki. Murjasaniata teeteissä. Harrokkotori vajataan silamu. Scimpanzasa.
Nemekomia. Masadaranyani. Sempre stato. Sempre una immuniteki. Sama altra skit.
Josavari!
Sono takana diria sanata.
Mutta tali.
Ria sanata.
Mun hanara. Hanurin isimata voi alkaa. Isimata. Hanisieri vuorimme. Sai! Honeta. Ja muut sotoras. Niivosiako tämäti?
Amorianata boarimisakan. Amuttotoria tanarsa. Kanataranaania tasisa katatoravi. Amota potilka ja manisa. Nashamana drana tati ukalatranita pojama. Ustani katariano fisica. Fizdeclanuta. Nomuriana satana kipotoria. Teoretica.
Me perenes.
Mutiana sparana. Cantubayali.
Hemos apotenido na dita tradar qualurgi. Musianata ospitanani. Mokata mushiamaneria lokatsarabat. Buari misakiwala tira spiak. Muyata tizenari buari. Yamata kozate, yamakamozata. Yam petetira, yam potutara. Memo debia zodare a katayime setana. Amo papria sanita. Jomokotoda. Aliatra dokumentira. Dokumentira jamoriato verbideiamo. Verbazama. Machaka. Teniadanito stamananiandatsiaman. Shamana murjehto leggata aporianista ketitarkeja plakomatimita. Muralana. Mutopatima. Shamana. Murniata tata magica darana talarianas di torca. Murca dorca da jana torca valoghi. Mortiemo talateco darca magica. Alla muriana tupu darco. Magica mortia che darca mohorto da darco sarib. Darco da parte a darco lurgi. Toko toto. Jana temeriene sete. Jonuturiata zamuka. Te che sieta natasi. If you manututu. Uno zomuto. Shamana. Jana tronita ja mazjata torianiate. Toriba. Granda zipia. Toriema.
Nagini mota ne basi periada ja.
Tuosen.
Niissä kato tesää. Semmoinen haduka.
Mosia tonoterini etetä talakelna.
Näin monitoria lisää.
Bakito.
Mulla ei muilla monita
Niin
niissä.
se pätee se. Monia toninossa jana.
Sihan.
Mesimmo tota.
Sihan motia kotrobo hisse parodo. Siana siham. Siham. Siham brakata tänään holo.
Siana tekeliä. Papa wana. Boalim.
Ai niin.
Aldra skitamo. Aldra skit. Siamo dina molto nera. Morjana.
Buari moisa potonoto. Samonorjano etitä pukotono. Muganonane. Samalla varita.
Buorim mä sanarat. Buorim nas bakata tenga. Hei! Ujano tinia. Aldra skitsna normaliana. Kyllä murtomaneta. Masipa. Mutta magica.
Mojana linja sana. Mukiala ditonata torabi. Amuriasa ni pareika korja.
Voi on urbukodissa tässä.
Joo, se on nurmatohjo. Morjano totita sihammasa. Sihammuari motanarjano sanalta kebboa explania. No niin on sitä katanis. Nanna jamo pata. Murnatin jäänä saka. Annurtirni patote torkulurkiva jakatana. Onnuroni riimonis. Murbiana tubiana saa hakioto. Hemmiä polurki muuteri jotain dimensionaare. Murtikin tepefe professa. Murtene on taamalta manssikin. Monsamaru priambaari.
Sarapaya vese donosar.
Moja kornata nie tak liczba właśnie, ale no ty też. Nie, Zarakan. Ribosity na moja praca. Kaposa.
Morbos bukeria borotredo la burguse pekeka. Ja trabalaria gostikor. Sanomarua prekutaturia bokatuo. Urja soraturi baako. Morpolari olori saratada.
Tuttu.
Braimasan. Ambrokroja dirti ja setesor. Murmia kahtia städäkään irti. Murginia korjannut tarkolurki. Harfagaan. Prodissa prejemeteki tukutorjata orraa. Hirsemak. Salmaru. Abrovia kossatareja teise.
Murkurukussa samrapajatu harjoiti ihan.
Murmana ja hiimoreja kaare.
Uspaka tokoria kotiira vaih. Murta muih.
Sorpajar. Ja kakorta ja koiria vosaati. Hurja harteis.
Murjana ja mahuk kadara.
Mun on jäänyt niin miseksi muuta. Mirjana tätä torabi. Solininen. Diara kotussa. Mora muoto tätä temetä triano. Maria sefette kiäts. Namoni se periaatteessa niin mun tätä käpo. Bueno, ja se mais. Nurjalo kaataas. Mun on niin Abrahimasan. Sinara Abrahimasan. Sinä on iso haruas. Sinä Maria tehti. Musali. Nurukutu. Jyrmän asia takaa.
Murkanodia mahuk kadara.
Jätäväisesti sikä. Norjana silli. Murnasia katanir. Nuhva Jaakko kirri. Mah. Ja. Oma ja possodir. Ohjaa.
Massatru hakruvi.
Nam.
Hulpuria sorja poran.
Salmaruura pyykkötelivessä kädeissä.
Koverja vorja irjarin moratruika. Morno.
Brahima sanoo proprio contine pederedes. Pospo kolta. Jankari ja puripas ja teera. jossa tribadita nikka tuossa.
Missä te annutapa? Nienen et protektikin sä mietit, eikä tietä janada. Shahimane! Protektikin liirin. Ja murtoo soosessa rana. Sorana! Nyt on oltu murtookossa tossa sinätäräämä.
Murmoja norjare doriassa torabi. Akronia dollaktor polurkimihi bosplodoho. Orbujalo rida papaju kospakadjeh. No morbia jonossa tarpa.
Nimmos patanani eri. Sama marua jakatanani.
Ako dorido
Maruisma janoso. Mukotona lalessa. Muorim notativa reasata. Lagmachira. Mano Maria tradiana. Faito gana de tralaga. Dranesta. Dranesta manasa. Walatana. Namriana siragana. Black Majira. Black Noah. Unia the Great Mahoka. Moteata dalla drendria. Menuutu muda. No monarina. Papana sieltä Ariana se. Verteelt heel. Lama tuta. Mas ja nog die Black Majira. Murtu buarim.
Black Majira ja manjata titi Black Malta Great Mahoka. Mutta tässä nimen maaka.
Mitä niitä on meijässä bikini. Black Majira on samanlainen.
Musiata nati Black Majira asnaka ni mua vorukkutat. La monusha. Muotoasti.
Mä annan sen näitä poharimia ja katana tariaan syömään muissa päässä.
Muona ni shatana shamana.
Mukotona reina.
Toasa Mariana Tari.
Mujana takana sa.
Tosiana tatanita mana. Black Majira murtojana.
sarjama. Mojo.
Jonna tariada navdar kolnorki.
Be able to infuse ourselves with a dark walker's energy and or fuse it into one being. You know what that means? You could even take back loved ones from the dead.
Mutta jos fiusana me sulka. Konotrana mumu topiana lupraansa från muanana. Mortana aso. Ja monuta on osjama toko.
Tuosen. Mä ei mut jäävi. Trumursia nesima.
I gave it all I had.
Sekoitota.
What the hell? What was all that?
Amorti meniera tito. Snapja predis. Snapja prediku näitä priunassa. Aleria nutinata siakna
Muda
vara.
Tariana. No muto yo yolo.
Sananana.
Huo yo.
Gärna tehdä kotu.
Did you have something to do with this? Bringing me back?
Nuortana titä nu ja kotu brat machirani.
Mona toyoko. Samuro jo diano.
Mis Pietriano tutunu.
No. Snoltropuja on kotinissa. No monnesia ne puorim. Morjoko toi nipää?
No moni ota
Nurjan uudessa taakolundia maata. Muorimu koto. Muorimu sokoto. Muruittu jujussa, papa.
Mulla teria kreit mä hokkaa tässä.
Ke motori jaduria muuta sada. Murroto pukona. Sepä.
No kaninen ja nässä panana. Nuoto brat machira.
Lo profeteto.
Sepä jakato teoria mujossa panana.
Che pomeniana niitä tää seperia. Supramir puorin. Meteketorio di poti po shimakanissa. Topo teakana. Moniotuston riadate piäkässä manalsterskit. Akrapotimatte jumasta teteressä päin. Nimodi radari. Ja me popoti shamana harriotako titatida. Stoko juurdima. Monoderiane keras. Nimodatara. Muriare. Nemosata. Devotrodoto. Karjama.
Tiedä persakonni. Maisha panautra skit bukofete poja. Shomagana jato kuditar bori masati pete. Normiama ja paverte katoris.
nie måste ta ton. Shamaru, Maretana Miramatsu. Shamaru Miramatsu. Monetar tekete siemata. Murtone ja naakarosta tenemme tepätärä jo. Murne monetata niesieraaris. Nemo tiiriössä maanaudraskit. Nortionatarni nehjätä ruotavaa mir maramatsu. Miramatsu, pojata peli. Käpästä tänä matri. Mamma fratelli. Dovremmo candidatia di sempre madamira. Buonimo spatenite che per me. Non troppo di. Ma sbagliamo, poi. Muoio.
Mukatamaja.
Una mummia si potessero.
occupants of the entire misery bell.
Yes, hello, hi. With your trusted news reporters, I'm Jeffrey Darwin, and that's dear Hanukkah.
Seriously, man? Really?
What do you
Don't see the middle thing.
Come on, man. What does that have to do with anything? It's not because you have a middle name you have a more bear stuff that you have to make it a point in the middle of the fucking news.
Let's try this again. Welcome occupants of the entire misery bell.
Yes, hello, hi.
With Radio Rush and Mongol. Mongol Jeffrey. Mongol, that's a good one. Hey, Mongol.
Think about two samples. Maybe you should do something about those antlers of yours. Those antlers of yours. It's like you are still questioning what to become, a tree or a deer. You settled for halfway. It seems like you are just... You want something to eat, my friend? You want some photosynthesis? I don't
If that's the case, man. If that's the case, man, I am here for you. Right here with me. You wanna go and play deer with me? Oh,
like the
let
fat
the deer show you how it's
man. You want to get personal with this?
Let the deer
This is
show
fucking
you how
live
it's
from the air. Viewers of the hell, I'm sorry.
You've forgotten all about being on the air.
This
What you say,
display of unprofessional behavior.
wanna do it for the
But
viewers?
it's all been dealt with. So now to go ahead and do what we are here for.
Yeah, it seems that the surface is having a war or something, because everything is blowing to smithereens up there. Every demon and devil is advised to stay indoors, man. Really, that's all. Back to you, dear. That's all. Back to you, dear head.
Meidän pokoju tysärineet on pokimutti. Samana provotatiin korja. Simutukus ja porodo mujotemes. Urja saada kinsti provokatisjata. Porja hova papiri. Papakusaruri. Numurisse mete pori. Buorim. Murtakata para purjemma. Je m'appelle quand te achatata buorim spravi.
Di paju, zatrubati. Šmerpajongava, kerbioti.
Murjas ja shamana.
Šamana.
Murjas ja mari.
Isä.
Jumarmasi arjamani krastari.
Murmikiani!
Shafiat.
Murmikiani, murjos, safias! Kafias!
Somato.
Järjätä!
their atoms beginning to fucking vibrate. They're stable anymore. This maze. It's too late. Damn it, we're too late! God damn it! This is beyond me, fellas. Wat er is die? How gaat hier about the ticket? Protocol 70. We're gonna hold out as long as we can. We don't want to be collateral damage. Don't work out this stuff. I didn't know something like that even existed. Man. We're all cops, my friend. You can do it, boy. Somehow you can do it. Always! It's true. We're lost. God damn! I need to sit! Otherwise I'm gonna fall on my fucking face! What the fuck is that thing over there? My fucking... God, devil I mean! My devil and my devil's devil, what the fuck? I've never seen such a thing. I think this is the first time I've ever felt this sensation coupled with scared. Well, either we have all gotten Parkinson's, Are you what this fucking building is giving out? Oh, damn it. Not that I don't love Vibrate. I love it as much as the next guy. But this is insane. What the hell? That's crazy, right? That's crazy. No, seriously though. If Warim and the Black Mage don't figure out something fast, I think we're gonna have to face them. What? I don't think so. I will turn my back at his face. I don't want to see it anymore. Adriana Circare! Guardia Mukica!
Marionori jo haataširdis. Žemo johto. Laat me džiramo janiri hadertsek. Morja mortike bekerja. What the? This is beyond me. Worry my sensei. Sensei. Doctors I've never found before. Black as his soul is as black as can be. I'm a black mage, but I am... Nothing is as black as that. William. I don't think even turning into the great Mahawk is gonna do anything, but we're gonna try. Mikä posiamo tikahtaa? Yes! Maria Borgia tirkata sirna tätä. Murevarsa. Nimmarkaan asia tirta. Muolotari nima.